The medical model is predicated on a belief that birth is unsafe until proven safe. So every delivery is a disaster waiting to happen, and you can only say in retrospect that it was safe and wonderful and all the rest. By contrast, the natural/physiological approach is a very much simpler one and a much more optimistic one. It takes the polar opposite view, that birth is normal until it is proven to be abnormal. And that's why we, who all of us subscribe to that view, are very happy with the idea of us only being called on when needed, because our default position is that we're not going to be needed very often. And the other point about this is that those who subscribe to the medical model get very easily locked into a sort of conceptualization of the role of the medical attendant, which is quite rigid in many respects. Again, coming back to the point that I was making of modular intervention, if you have a basic position which says you are totally involved as a physician, as an obstetrician, then you are totally involved at several stages in it. And you get locked into a negative view, which is completely unnecessary, as we would say, as we would see it. If you, on the other hand, take a positive view, and one which says, it's not that I don't want to be of help to everybody, it's just that I know that I can't be of help to everybody, that there are many, many deliveries where I would probably be disadvantageous. You really don't need somebody whose prime approach to childbirth is based on a disease model getting involved in a normal delivery. They have nothing to offer, nothing at all, apart from potentially an adverse input. And whichever way you look at it, midwives are far better at handling normal deliveries than obstetricians, who have other things to do, often very busy people, don't necessarily want to wait. How often have we all seen obstetricians sort of fidgeting, wanting this baby out? That sort of thing. That's not really quite what it's all about. Midwives, on the other hand, are there for the duration. They have nothing else to do. That is their focus. Boing. You are going to have your baby, and I'm going to be with you until you've delivered. And if it's in 10 minutes, whoopee. If it's in 3 hours and 47 minutes, so be it. And that's the sort of attendant, it seems to me, that somebody needs in childbirth, and absolutely not somebody who's got other things to do. Now, it may be that out there is a massive cohort of obstetricians who are prepared to take exactly that view, but I have to say, I haven't met them yet.